The mobile application that will be developed is an educational mobile application about chemistry knowledge. This mobile application can help users to calculate chemistry-related questions, checking the information of a chemical, while also help to simulate a virtual experiment without having to go to the laboratory. The functionality provided by this application comprises of chemistry equation calculator, periodic table, safety data sheets, experiment simulator, and a scanner to scan chemistry compound.
For the problem background, we as industrial chemistry students are aware that chemistry can be challenging, so we choose to create an app to help all students, including the general public, to readily access knowledge and problem solving regarding chemistry. Other than that, these apps can be utilized offline to access the information they require easily without worrying about having connection problem.
There are three main objectives, which are the visions and mission for this app to be developed. First is to allow both modeling and completions of chemistry practical activities in a safe and innovative way. Second, to help students to calculate the molar mass or moles of compound, converting units and solving the chemical equations easily. And lastly, third, to provide information and resources about chemistry for beginners and students. Next is the concept and target area. What does our apps do? Our apps will solve chemical or chemistry problems, conduct experiments virtually, and give more information about specific elements. Why does someone need our apps? As chemistry students, learning chemistry requires the skill of memorizing principles and solving problems. Hence, this apps is an effective and attractive tool in order to learn chemistry in a fun way. Who would want our apps? Students and educators in Malaysia and able to be worldwide. This is the general concept that is implemented on this app and available offline, especially for matriculation students, chemistry or engineering students, teachers and lecturers, and others who want to learn chemistry. When would they use our apps? They can use our apps at any time and everywhere. How would they use our apps? They need to download it from Google App Store and Apple Store. When is exactly our apps will be needed? Usually when they want to do tutorials, assignments, or lab reports, and when preparing for examinations. And lastly, what exactly does our apps do? Our apps is basically includes all the information that is required to study and learn chemistry. This app has all the essentials features such as experiment stimulator, calculator, the predict table, a list of elements along with their isotopes, and much more. The apps is also equipped with the feature to use the camera. That is all from me. Thank you.
The experiment simulator can use to carry out a virtual experiment. Periodic tables and chemical formulas are used to find the properties and the details of elements. Safety data sheets, SDS, can use to check details of chemical reagents and gets chemical information and precaution. Ways to handle chemicals also can be found in SDS. The calculator in these apps has the function of calculating equations, converting units, and balancing equations. The scanner can provide answers or information when it is being used to scan something. It also used to identify unknown compounds. History can use to check any previous data and search by entering the experiment's name. All notes have an autosave system that can record any notes. Users can manage their notes by categorizing the notes as pin, star, or important.
How Industrial Revolution 4.0 implemented in our application iChemistry. Our application allows users to acknowledge the information offline anytime and anywhere. This means that students or even lecturers can gain knowledge during classes or before exams. Other than that, iChemistry also implements a learning algorithm machine. Then our application also has a scan feature, which is an artificial intelligence algorithm. The scanner can detect the molecule and can give a lot of information about the molecule itself. Lastly, iChemistry also allows users to review back search history, which is very useful for students that need to look back on important information for future references.
The impact of iChemistry to target user is to help them solve chemistry questions, manipulate and obtain experiment results, precaution taken while handling the chemicals. Next, the impact to the community would be let those who does not come from the science base understand the principal formula, materials and apparatus of chemistry.
The impact of our apps towards the economic field is able to bring the confidence from foreign direct investment and then boost the development of our country. Last but not least, the experiment stimulator able to conduct the experiment visually so that the helpers can practice the experiment beforehand to prevent the failure.
To summarize the content, iChemistry apps offer three major functions in terms of calculating, scanning, and even searching for chemistry base. These apps allow the user to get access in online mode and even offline. It is very useful for students and even adults who have similar concerns and interests while studying chemistry. In this era of Industry 4.0, the chemistry apps use various advanced technology and science as well as specialist algorithms and even automated data double checking.